Hi, my name is Tianrui Wang. Today I'm going to introduce my study of Irvine City. So before I want to introduce where the location is and what I'm gonna talk about it. So Irvine City, it's a really beautiful city and located in Orange County, California, United States. The toponym of Irvine is come from a man called James Irvine, who was a pioneer of California agriculture, who built his family Southern California ranch into one of the state's earliest most productive large-scale agriculture enterprise. More than 40 years ago, the city of Irvine was still in its infancy. In 2015, Irvine have more than 200,000 jobs and more than 21,000 businesses have a license here. Today, City Council supports public school with more than 9.1 million in direct and in-kind support each years. And city of Irvine, it's a place where have a full of high technology and a higher educations. A very peaceful and beautiful environment nearby the coastal line and well city planned. However, our Irvine city is not as shining as what we see and what we heard. Because after my study, I find out in urban city, overcrowding issue is always been a major problem in urban area. Elementary school overcrowding, junior high school overcrowding, high school overcrowding, university overcrowding, and hospital overcrowding, and including the traffic on the road or and the prison overcrowding. By the increasing population of immigrants, students, and visitors, Irvine City needs more urban facilities and facilities planning. People who live in Irvine said Irvine seems more crowded because it is. From dossier, Irvine has been described as a unprecedented growth place. Overcrowding is just a first issue. There will be more issue because of overcrowding, such as safety issue. There will be more issues and like medical issues because if there's more people, there will be have more medical needed. If there are more peoples, there will be more safety problems and more people need doctors. The reality of an increasing population is very basic. The population will con- the population will continue um, to be a major problem, um, and the population will continue to grow. But urban itself, it will not gonna be expand. So like the roads and that are already congested will be plugged with 1,000 of more cars. So there will be more traffic and more student will enroll in the school system. And I create this own map of myself in E3 story map. So from my research, I find I locate 2 points here. So these points, it's Irvine High School. This school have um, more than 1,000 uh, children who study here, and this is the Irvine City, and this is the UCI, which is the University of California, UC Irvine. We can see from the connecting roads um, in the middle of Irvine City. The red line, the red color shows the traffic is really bad, especially when we zoom in the um, this map. We can see you see all the resident road and the connecting road to the school is it's pretty all red, and that shows the traffic is really bad. And there's are more issues that relate to the border context of the region. In the same states that I research from some of the students um, in my states, so they um, the researcher Caroline introduced the Santa Ana and Orange County's issue of increasing number of homeless. This geographic lens differences between Irvine and Santa Ana is education. The higher level of education in Irvine would decrease the number of homeless because if there are more people who are educated, there will be less people who have no jobs because the higher education will give them more knowledge and they could find a job and they can feed their family. And the in the geographic lens between issues is demographics. More population will have um, less attention on each people from government because of resources equal description. And Santa Ana and Orange County have and Irvine had same overcrowding issue. Comparing this issue between Santa Ana and Orange County and Irvine, increasing number of the homeless person and overcrowding issue are inseparable. The overcrowding issue might be results in increasing number of homeless in Santa Ana and Orange County because the location is so close to each other. Um, and and we can see from the map that Irvine is located in a very um, unique position because Irvine is right here, and this area is Los Angeles, and this area is San Clemente. The Los Angeles area and the southern area down here are have a density population. So Santa Ana, Irvine, this area is more like a place where when the people who lives in Los Angeles and Santa Clement, they will come to Irvine for vacation um, or take a break. So they probably kind of come to here, and it will case to the overcrowding issues also. And in the media, they have a lot of media news about Irvine, and here's a very special movie that filmed by a student who studied in UCI. They filming this video to shows how traffic the day in the morning and how they drive the car to school and they need to wait the crazy traffic and sometimes they need to they live really close to the school but sometimes they need to drive like 30 minutes to the school. This is really bad and people just um, feel really crazy about this. um, this reality is seen by Irvine's daily traffic and overcrowding of school. Even the redrawing of the school district boundary so students cannot go their closest school, which is really bad because you live pretty close to school, but you couldn't go to the school because there's so many people want to go there, and from this competition, you might be cannot go the closest school. After my study and research and some investigation with some of my friends who live in Irvine, I find out some geographic lenses reason that make Irvine overcrowded. First, the location of Irvine is very important because the Irvine is located in the Orange County and located in the middle point of between um, Los Angeles and San Clemente. So in this golden triangle, the the location it's a really major issue, and because and other issues because other reason because Irvine is very pretty, so Irvine might be the first choice when the people live nearby. They could probably come to Irvine to visit, and under um, under state and local law of California, California cities have the local authority to slow the rate of residential growth and development in order to uphold their general plans and promote public health and safety. And from my research and the issue of Irvine, I also um, reminds me one of the topic we study in 148 class. It's called the California as a great exception by the major high density of population in different area. Because we can say urban area is also another great exception because the density of population, the uh, the a lot of nature resources make this place and the coastal line, of course, and the high education level of this place is pretty unique. So it makes um, Irvine a great exception. Thank you so much.